2018 is widely regarded as one of the biggest years in gaming, and for good reason. With the Xbox S and Nintendo Switch being released just a year prior, there are bound to be many big hits to go with these consoles. You had top-tier Nintendo titles like Smash Ultimate and Mario Party, you had hard-hitting story games like Red Dead 2, Spider-Man PS4, A Way Out, and Detroit, you had big open-world games like God of War and Sea of Thieves, as well as so much more. Hell, my favorite game of all time released at the ass end of 2017 and ramped up in popularity in early 2018. But all these big releases had one thing that made them so great. They were all developed by big studios and their big studio budgets. So today, instead of focusing on swinging Spider-Man or violent pink gumballs, I want to shine the spotlight on one of my favorite personal indie games, Monster Prom. Monster Prom, released in April of 2018, is a party co-op competitive dating simulator where the goal is to riz and woo your chosen monster into going to prom with you. You can choose from a colorful cast of 6 unique characters to ask to prom. There's Scott Howell, a doofy werewolf, Liam, a chronically online vampire, Damien, a fiery, violent serial arsonist and murderer, Miranda, a genocidal mermaid who basically rules over a whole kingdom, Vera, a capitalistic gorgon, and Polly, a party-loving druggie who also happens to be a ghost. Characters like this are important to make you feel engaged in a game, and more often than not, this is where lots of games can falter. But this motley crew is full of colorful characters with vibrant personalities and distinct characteristics that cater to any kind of person. But the actual gameplay loop is pretty simple. The game opens with you picking from a cast of 4 different avatars to represent yourself, picking a name, and then taking a quiz to determine your stats for the game. From there, you enter the primary game. You pick a place to go to for the day, meet with 2 monsters based on who you picked in the quiz, and the environment of the place you go to. From there, the 2 characters have a dispute, and then you have to be the tiebreaker. Whatever character you side with likes you more, and you gain and lose stats accordingly. At the end of the week, you get to ask your beloved to prom, and you either go on to prom with your favorite character, or get humiliated accordingly. There are also some more intricate game mechanics I will be highlighting and explaining later, but for now, that's all you need to know. So, now that I had picked out the game I wanted to play and a nice video idea for Valentine's Day, I needed the perfect partner to double date with me. So I scanned my friend list for the perfect comedic partner to work with, and the answer was immediately clear. So I called up Ghosty to go to his place and set up for work. After about an hour of setting up, I managed to jerry-rig enough zip ties and duct tape to finally begin filming. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Chillin' Woo, and this is my first game of Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left as we fantasized about our dream prom dates. They were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their woo them and conquer their hearts. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. Worry no more. We use our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into characters' attributes or stats, I guess.
Oh, it's like your true colors quiz.
I guess so. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Democracy is broken. What is the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear.
That's like the new movie, Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious that the bear should be our president. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in the kinds of sentences.
Just the greatest.
Yeah.
I go down there like a model.
the bear one. Alright, what are you saying? The bear one? Oh, we're so bold. You wish
Who is that?
You wish you were raised by a mysterious old man who stayed from the streets in order to raise me as his disciples in the ancient ways of Dijane. A pack of a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venom snake and actual fire. Okay,
it was the scale.
This one. What are you thinking? What do you ask for in return? A rainbow that you can eat, and to not be so cliched. A genie and wishes, so mainstream. Infinite confetti, his friendship. Before asking for anything, you try and negotiate up 3 standard wishes. I do not ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle so I can grant my own wishes.
I say that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thirsty.
I'm going with this one. You want this one? That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you have no respect for authority.
Dude, I just had to take a fat shit. What the fuck?
When you notice Damien and Scott are in the vicinity of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long. Since stupid strong Scott beats Damien in no time, but he sees you're not the only one mad at the outcome of the situation. Oh, he's back. This is so unfair! That one didn't count, Scott. No, arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who's the very best, we should...
I wanna be the very best.
We should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger just with scary and manly looks.
He's got daddy issues.
Arm wrestling does not mean shit. Hey, you, Green, not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but just because I've decided you should settle this tie by proposing a way to decide who's the real ultimate warrior around here.
I know how. Who has more chest hair?
Let's
Just
carry
please press whoever can punch the sun in the face.
I'm fucking in!
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch that stupid sun right in the face.
He's gonna kaboom.
And I'm gonna be the very best. That's what a little sun-fearing loser would say. It seems like the two of you will need to work this out the specifics on that on a later day. Ha! I knew good boy Scott wasn't fierce enough to punch the sun in its face.
No!
But me, I'm Damien fucking LaVey, and I will punch the sun in its fucking face because all of the bad things it's done, like UV radiation and shit, but mostly because of pure gratuitous violence and because I want to become the ultimate warrior no matter what. Are you free for the next few weeks, Green? I'll be needing your smarts to come up with a good plan to not die while punching the sun. I hope you're ready for some wacky misadventures that will strengthen our bonds, or maybe even into the love zone. Fuck yeah, you're ready for that. It's punching the fucking sun time. Oh, and you gain +2 creativity and 1 bonus. Let's trade places. Wait. What was it I said earlier? There are also some more intricate game mechanics I will be highlighting and explaining later, but for now, that's all you need to know. Oh right, kinda forgot about that one. One of the more intricate game segments I had mentioned earlier. In order to keep the game fair, the person that gets to go first every day is determined by a funny little minigame. Essentially, you are prompted to name an object, brand, or activity, and whoever's answer best fits / is funnier gets to go first in the next turn. If you can't decide, then of course there's a random button that might favor the first player. However, don't get too stressed out about it, since unless it's lunch day in a multiplayer game, you won't really need to go first. Phew, now that that's all sorted, back to the regularly scheduled video. Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Nesquil, because they stole water from Africa.
Adam and Eve.
Yo!
The player order is decided on based on how likely it is that the selected brand now secretly rules the world. Now start debating them. Okay.
Nesquil is stealing water from everyone. It can rule the world because it'll have all the water in the world and it cannot give anyone access unless it does what it says.
Adam and Eve make sex toys. People like sex.
Mine is better.
Reach a deadlock. Yeah, Walter! Walter White! Alright, what table am I gonna sit at? Why is there a brony here? So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you?
Well, of course! I find eating to be terribly undignified. So I almost never do it.
Hey, me neither! What other kinds of crazy serfs you got?
Well, I just serve to go to the bathroom. Or a serve to experience difficult emotions for me. On the serve for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have surfing serve for when I have to go to my feminist laboratory and plan against Andrew Tate and rule the world.
For standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs.
Surf's up, dude.
It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Walter White, we could probably think up a dope new kind of surf.
Surf, cocaine, and meth.
Meth surf.
Oh, is that so? I can't wait.
Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be?
Sexting.
Ooh, Miranda, you should get a puppy surf.
Getting
It's not
all
actually a
Latino
surf. It's
girls
just
into
like
one
50
oven.
cute dogs. You should get a party surf, Polly. A surf to experience your hangovers for you. Fuck yeah. A surf for me? I couldn't possibly. But isn't it like wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions?
Will, like I said,
Why have you changed this voice?
I do it all the. I'm going through a midlife crisis.
It's your voice, dog.
I do it all the time.
I do it
And Father says, I I can do no wrong. Therefore, it's probably fine.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Let's hire a dude to deal with all of my withdrawal symptoms.
Polly, you don't pay our serves.
Polly hires the burliest hangover surf she can find, and the two of you go out for the night of your lives. The surf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the second-degree manslaughter. Alright, where do you want to go?
A gym.
You want to go to the gym? Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that'll boost your stats, shit that'll lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay, we have a tampon, a used tampon.
Use tampon. Use tampon.
We have a gift that keeps on giving.
Use tampon.
We have a sexy fake Latin accent.
Use tampon.
We have a PR agent.
Use tampon.
We have a bag of regular cocaine.
Use tampon. Use tampon.
Hang on, let me read.
Use tampon. That's Russian.
Oh my Christ! Fine, use tampon.
Yay!
I'm always amazed how people keep coming and buying up this stupid crap. Intriguing. Congratulations, you spent your turn buying a used tampon.
Hell yeah!
Something happens to Walter.
You got sex.
Walter White. You're practicing your moves off against the invisible ninjas who are totally real and totally after you when you spy a much more visible threat. Yo, fuckhammer, I need your advice.
Whoa! Heisenberg, no more!
I'm writing that one down. I need your advice about something. Do you know what the most powerful force on Earth is, stronger than anvils
really
or swords or my 9-pack abs? It's love, and I think I might just be in it with your buddy Green. He's in love with Green.
I don't like this.
And sure, love is already hardcore, just because the feelings are so strong, and that's badass. But the love will be doubly strong and badass if I find out Green is as hardcore as I think he is. And of course, there's only one way to judge a person's true soul. You know him pretty well. Do you know that his inner murder weapon would be? Duh, of course I do. By which you mean you're happy to totally make it up on the spot. So now is the time to decide Green's fate. Huh, fun, right? Don't be a dick, unless you want to be, in which case totally go for it. Major cardiovascular diseases. Green is the ultimate murderer, the leading cause of death worldwide. And it's something capable of catching up to tough motherfuckers who have survived everything else.
Viruses are so
An electric chair. That's how boring Green is. He would just be standard government-regulated death.
Please use viruses.
He likes this one, right? Yes, he likes this one. This one's about how boring you are. This one's about how cool you are. You want him to like you. An electric chair. Damn, I knew Green seemed too good to be true. And now that's definitely 100% confirmed because I have literally nothing else convincing me to be, as I told by some random classmate, what murder weapon someone's soul looks like. Hey, no problemo.
Hey,
and if
no
Green wanted
problemo.
you to say nice things about him, he should have given you his lunch money like he asked. Oh, and you gain +1 boldness yourself. Something happened to Green. Okay. You're having a quiet evening with a coconut and totally not human flesh flavored smoothie when Polly phases in. Sup, Green? You planning to come to my death day party? It's gonna be lit! We're gonna have all kinds of reminders of the way I died. Guillotine?
Guillotines?
Guillotine. I can't do guillotine. I can't say guillotine in the accent.
Guillotine?
Guillotines, quicksand, alligators, and all the food will be poisoned, of course. Wait, what? How exactly did this girl die, anyway? You know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm really into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know? Think of a cute ghost dates we can go on. Going to haunted houses on actually in and actually haunting them. Walking through the halls to get where we want to go. Appearing in turns and reveal perspective of in truth to greedy old Jesus Christ. And truth to greedy old misers who don't appreciate the holidays. You know, all that classical ghost stuff. But I also kind of think I wouldn't hate dating Walter White. So I guess my question is, when do you think his death day party will be?
Decide your fate.
You do. And if you fuck this up for me, I will beat your ass.
Why, do you want to fuck her? I thought you did.
No, there's no sex in the game.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to achieve an ending. You're gonna get nothing because you keep pissing off the only guy interested in you. Like, will he become a ghost soon-ish at least? I'm not super patient, but I do think I do think he parties down and could party even further
I
down
want to
as a
make
ghost.
this clear. Kilner Wu has seen some of this game. I've not seen it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die of cancer like Walter. Walter White? That reckless bastard eats. I'm going to keep integrity. That reckless bastard eats gluten. Gluten, I tell you. He'll be dead by noon, probably. Walter White is gonna be around a long time. Trust me. He already has a place reserved in the retirement community and has taken up bingo and will become expert knitter.
That one.
Game over. Game not over. Not for a long time. He's gonna die. Please.
Lick it. Stroke it.
Milland. This will determine whether I talk to you for the 20. I'm not paying you $20 to.
Lick it. No, not that one. Other one.
Milland, this will determine whether we talk for the rest of the night.
Okay, fine. You choose what you want.
Hell yeah.
Because you want to date with Hit Girl.
Gluten? Ha! I knew Walter White lived life on the wild side. Which will hopefully take him right into an early grave. Hopefully. Ideally, a grave that's right next to mine, so he can party for eternity and make random E noises on sound recordings. Like this. Sweet!
You just really wanted to date the ghost.
Yeah.
Think about what you said.
If you decide to die anytime soon,
Think
you're
about
welcome
what
to come
you
over.
said.
Oh my gosh, it's the day! It's the day.
To me!
Alright, I have to pick who to ask. Can I ask my... Oh, I can just go on my own! Let's fucking go! Wait. Okay, I tried.
Ollie.
Hell yeah. Alright, who are you asking? You should also ask.
Mermaid.
You ask, Miranda.
Mermaid.
Yeah, Miranda?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you're first, dog. You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Ick, that is
Okay.
Ick, that is disgusting. Fuck, what voice do we do for her?
I think you.
Oh, it's just really high.
No, it
I
wasn't.
think of you as a brother. Oh, you just got fucking friendzoned. Actually, we're royalty and we're very into incest, so let me correct that. I think of you as highly unattractive. I must decline.
Okay.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of
At
sad
least I
people who
created
couldn't
a
get a date
dance,
for
man.
Monster Prom.
At least I created it.
Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross.
Alright, what did you get?
Alright, it's my turn, bitch.
How much you want to bet?
You finally pick up your courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom? Yes! Yeah! It'll be a night to remember too. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high that I likely won't remember the shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies. Dude, I'm dripped.
What is her
Holy
hair?
fuck, I am fucking dripped.
Let's do another round of that. That was fun.
You ate some good old cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at prom. Or that was what you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of the desert dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy in a stuffed animal costume, and in the incarnation of an ancient god. Still, best night ever. Yay! Hey, I won! Most likely to devour his own children to survive.
I'll take it. I will fucking take it.
Oh, shit. Okay. I guess, I don't know what, I think the corpse...
I didn't even get a name. That was why. I blame it on you because you never gave me a name.
Damn.
Alright, let's try that again.
Hey, we're sitting next to each other. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Maybe Monster Prom we kept on living in, falling in love in, and battling for friendship and learning about those who we really could be.
Who is
And you
that
know what?
in the middle? That is a sexy
This guy? Yeah, this is a sexy motherfucker.
Holy sh!
And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Well, for me anyway. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to
No,
get a
you
job in
died
handpicking the best of serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up with having her serfs do the work. Polly graduated from doing lots of, I think it's a drug, lots of ayahuasca. And now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Scott became an athlete. Now, I don't care about what everyone else did. For the Battle of Monster Prom, the battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Damn.
White. Walter.
Shit, I am fucking cooling in that photo, dog. Here, turn to the microphone so we get our final thoughts. Yo! Yo!
You get laid tonight?
I have been laid!
I bet you guys thought I was fucking joking. Here, let me sit down real quick here.
Look at this microphone stand. It's held together with zip ties and hot glue. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?